This is Ethan Herber, a media marketing manager who works with some national firms. He's based here in Rochester. We're here at the Collider in downtown Rochester. And I was talking to him a little bit today about Facebook advertising. There's a lot of debate about that right now, how people are using their data. This is Ethan's area, and I wanted to ask him a little bit about, I guess, first off, should people be worried?
I mean, you should always be worried when you're signing up for something, especially when it's free, what you're giving away. Mm-hmm. And the fact is when you sign up for platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you are essentially selling your data, not maybe specifically putting in all your information, but what ends up happening is your activities are being tracked while you're interacting with the application.
Okay. And so really, if you're online, probably someone's tracking you no matter what service you're using or what.
Exactly. You could be on social media, or you could be on Google search or any search engine, essentially. Mm-hmm. And what ends up happening is that your activities in some sort of way are being categorized into behaviors and interests.
Now, typically that data that's being collected about you is being used mainly just by people that are trying to sell you stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It could actually be a single person who's just setting up an online store. It could be a mom and pop shop here in Rochester. And they all do use these applications and these ways of targeting to try to reach the correct kind of customer.
Okay. What kind of data are we talking about that they would know about the people in Rochester on Facebook?
Well, it'd be, maybe restaurants they like, they like their pages. It could also be certain areas they like to visit, like one popular in Rochester you can see is actually the Corey Hill Nature Center. Is very popular. Certain things like that, and it can kind of get into more of professions, what types of areas they work, and even, income to some areas and homeowner values.
Okay.
And just any other activities, if you're an active person, running and things like that. It's able to find those sort of things through the way you behave online.
And then if someone is trying to reach, say, local runners, they could purchase that data, or they can set, when they're buying, probably not that, when they're buying Facebook ads, they can say, this is the group we want this to be targeted to.
Yeah, we can, get very specific, saying we want ages 40 to 65 active runners in the Rochester area, even down to zip code. And you can target those individuals, and it's met with goodwill. Once again, like, running shoes are probably only really useful to runners.
Right.
So.
Okay, and then I guess maybe just the final thought then again is just be aware of your surroundings, but not necessarily, there's really probably maybe not the need to just dive off of social media total. Yeah,
definitely. And, I think, it's scary. And let's be honest, some of the things that people can do, it is scary. But just always be skeptical of what you're doing online. When you sign up for an application, make sure you're reading the terms of service, the privacy policy, what you're giving away. I know it sounds boring and frivolous, but in the fact of the matter is if you want to better understand what you're, once again, giving away, you need to do those things.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Ethan. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.